We are
I
live for
like that.
the 2026 MLB All Star Game. So I got here with us tonight, Sportsman Dan again. Um, you ready for the game?
I am. Am I coming through okay, Brady?
You're coming in perfectly.
Cool.
Yeah. So
I was
there's
gonna say if you uh this is from your YouTube, right? I was gonna say I'll share the link out as well. Um and then
yeah
some of my buddies want to tune in.
yeah you can do
So
that.
what is your oh, here it is right here, I think. Brady Polk. I got you. All right, yeah, let me share this out. But yeah, what's you what's I guess you got any hot predictions for the game today?
Both teams are pretty stacked. It kind of gives me with some of the bigger names out, it kind of gives me vibes of the 2000 All Star game that was in Atlanta, but they still have bigger names as well as we do right now tonight. I'm going to share the lineups for both
Yeah.
American League and National League, so we can go off what they go off from that. So let me go ahead and share that. Share screen.
All right, let me pull it
All right.
up. Sorry, I was getting the getting that link out.
So
Here we
Dylan
go.
Cease. So Dylan Cease is on the mound for the American League, and Christopher Sanchez is on the mound for the National League. I gotta say, with the fact that the pitchers that are starting to not gotta go deep, that viewers know, they go typically at most 2 or 3 innings, and then they go into the
Yeah.
bullpens and let everyone pitch basically just about.
They're not gonna
The
let
same
anybody
thing with
get
the
hurt. Yep.
it's just like a spring training game. So they pretty much let everyone play as much as they can without getting them injured. And so the starting lineups, American League first. So the hometown Philly fan, he's with the Angels currently. It would be nice if he was still play with the Phillies for this All Star game, but he's not. So Mike Trout leads off for the American League. Jordan Alvarez,
I don't
and
know
then
about Mike Trout leading off. I'll be honest.
yeah, I'll put him a little bit lower. Put Witt where he is, Bobby Witt Jr. Flip flop them there. So Shane Legliers is third. Junior Camarero, your boy, fourth. Bobby Witt Jr., Cody Bellinger, Ben Rice, Riley Green, and Ernie Clement. And then to the National League, you got Kyle Schwarber leading off, Juan Soto, Freddie Freeman, CJ Abrams, Max Muncy, Ozzy Albies, Marsh, Andy Pajes, and then Baldwin from the Braves. As far as the benches, matchups, let's see here. Yeah, here we go. So on the bench, you got Corbin Carroll, William Contreras, Pete Crow Armstrong, PCA. Uh,
Boo.
oh, come on, man. Uh, oh, gosh, where did it go? Oh, boy. Uh, uh, let me hit the back button. Sorry, guys. Yeah, for whoever's watching, let's try that again. But you got Pete Crow Armstrong on the bench. Um, I think he's the only Cub that's represent or only player representing the Cubs this year, so I'm
Well,
cool with
Orioles only have
that.
Adley, and the Mets only have Juan
Yeah,
Soto. So
yeah. Oh boy, let's see. Okay, box maybe. Let's try that. Yeah, where was I? Oh dear. Okay, National League. All right. So Arias from Giants, Carroll from the Diamondbacks, Contreras from the Brewers, PCA from the Cubs, Hunter Goodman from the Rockies, Bryce Harper from the Phillies, Herrera. Let me click on him. Ivan Herrera, so the Cardinals. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was thinking of a different Herrera back in the day. Otto Lopez from the Marlins, Olsen from the Braves, South Stewart, Reds, Walker from the Cardinals, home run derby winner, Wood,
Yep.
that's the Nationals.
Yep.
And then
There's a lot of players.
Yeah. American League, you got Rosarena, Basna, Contreras, Diaz, Dingler from Detroit, McGonagall from Detroit, Murakami, Peters, Rafaela.
Oh, keep going. I'll just say Power. I like Munataka.
Peters, Rafaela, Rutschman, and Vargas. And then for the bullpen, American League has Baker, Chapman, Latz, Martinez, Metzik, Rasmussen, Ryan, Schlitter, Smith, and then Verlander and Waka. And then as for National League, you have Duran, Griffin, Iglesias.
What are they making them sign? Are you seeing this, Brady? What are they doing? They're signing like the Declaration of Independence.
It's the 250th. It's in Philly, so
I guess. Yeah, I it's a little too cringy. Okay, that's cool, I guess.
Cool. Yeah. So you got Luzardo, Miller, O'Brien, Rodriguez, Sale, Reb, Roboreski, and Yamamoto. So pretty deep benches for deep rosters for both teams. I'm gonna say it's gotta be a close game. I feel like National League will probably win.
That was my pick.
Most likely 2 runs at the most. These games are normally closer than people think, except for the outlier years that are like 4 or 5 runs at max. I'm gonna say 4-2 National League.
Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. I'll try not to piggyback off it because I think that's a pretty accurate pick. I also have National League, but I'll say I think it's a little bit more high scoring. I think it's gonna be maybe 6-4. You know what? I'll say it's gonna be. We're gonna have another home run derby, so it's gonna be National League 8-7.
Yeah, you never know. In this at Citizens Bank, those balls really do go out there, so it's gonna be entertaining.
I hope so. I hope it's one of those high scoring games. Not that there's anything against seeing pitching duels. I love a good pitching duel every now and then. Not so much in the All Star Game.
Yeah.
I like seeing Miz. Miz is, or he was I believe you saw him on the right. He's healthy, right? I didn't know if he was sitting out.
I'm not sure, but last time I checked, he got replaced. So
he did get replaced. Okay.
So it's him and Skeens that got replaced. So
we'll see how Cease does. I didn't want the Orioles to give a contract, and he's turned out to be fantastic this year. So I was completely wrong about that.
Yeah, there were a couple of players. The cool thing about like that is like you have a feeling that you don't want to spend that much money on a player at his age, and he's still showing that he's still got it. With the fact that he missed like a half of a month of the season so far with that injury in April, and he's still showing like he's still got it, and like he fits the Blue Jays well, and I feel like he fits them a lot better than this other pitcher that they have. Hold on, I think it's Berrios.
There he is, Juan Soto. He's getting booed pretty bad. That's expected.
Yeah. Where is he?
Oh, Juan Soto. The Veneers, Freddie Freeman.
I'm a little behind you, just a little bit, but I'm seeing sort of right now.
Okay, I can pause it so that I can let you catch up a little bit.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Let me know when Abrams runs out.
All right. 3 minutes coming out right now.
Oh, you're way behind. Oh
Yeah.
man, North Carolina, you're like yeah, heck of a delay.
Well, I'm logged in on to one of my cousins' is YouTube TV account, so that's kind of probably one of the reasons. And he lives in South Carolina, so I don't know if that is
No,
that
actually,
could be.
it's funny that you say that. I used to have YouTube TV, and their
Mhm.
live sports definitely have a delay for sure. So that's what it is.
Okay. Yeah, I got Max Muncy coming out right now.
Okay, yeah, I got Ozzy Albiz. Let me jump back real quick. All right, how about now?
Ozzy's coming out. Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
I think we're lined up.
So as I was
I
saying
like
about
Ozzy Albiz from Curacao, one of the few MLB players from Curacao.
right. So as I was saying about the Blue Jays, I think Dylan Cease
Jose Barrios.
fits the team better than Jose Barrios at this point in time, and same with as
Right, you were
the
right
thing
there. Oh,
that
I was
blew
about to
my
say.
mind is that they
Oh, go ahead, and then I got to come back about the Blue Jays. But go ahead.
is that they have Patrick Corbin. He has not been the same since that 2019 World Series run with the Nationals. That blows my mind that he's just like falling off that much.
I mean, think
It's
about that
insane.
Nationals team. Yeah. But the same thing happened to I mean, look at Anthony Rendon. Look at Steven Strasburg. A lot of those guys. I mean, they totally dropped off after the Nats championship.
Yep.
Wait, is Christopher Sanchez pitching?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, he looks like he's chilling, but he didn't wear the hat. Oh, I get it. He was saluting the crowd. Okay.
Yeah. But you're right. Yeah, they did. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I thought it was pretty awesome last night. Walker just shutting up that Philadelphia crowd. I mean, how cool is that?
That is pretty cool and rare to have something that occurs like that. And the crazy thing about this occurrence of the All Star game in Philadelphia, and the Phillies have a star player, Bryce Harper, who was an All Star and a big name on the Nationals when they had it in DC in 2018. That's quite the coincidence of 8 years later.
Yeah.
He leaves the Nationals that offseason. Are we going to have the same thing happen now? Although he is under contract, but still can be moved in a trade.
Do you think Bryce Harper gets traded?
I'm just spitballing here, man. Like, look at connect the dots here. 8 years ago, I was in DC for the All Star game. He made the All Star game, home run derby as well. He wins the home run derby, but he loses it this time. He was a free agent at the end of that year.
Yeah, but I mean, I get what you're saying. It could repeat itself, but it's not always guaranteed. I mean, the thing is, for me, I think the Phillies are just too good right now.
Yes.
They're not going to look to rebuild, right? Like they're what? I'm pulling it up right now from my end, but I believe they're in second in the East. Yeah, and excuse me, dude. The Atlanta Braves are blowing it. The Philadelphia Phillies are only 2 games back now in the NL East, and the Marlins are only 4 games back. That's amazing. A lot could happen, but I don't see the Phillies selling. A team that I do see selling at the deadline, and honestly, in my opinion, other than I hate to say it, my beloved Mets. But I feel like the Tigers are in a position where they probably need to sell as well.
I think they've gotten hot of recent, but
Yeah, they did a little bit, but they're still lost the last two, and they are. I mean, they're only 6.5 games back from first place, but you still have Cleveland, Minnesota, and then of course Chicago ahead of you.
but you still have the wild card. You still can fight for. That's what these teams that are looking at the deadline as well. It's like, okay, if we're too far out, not too far out, but like if we can at least look at the wild card and get one of the spots in the wild card, okay, good. Anything can happen in the playoffs.
That's true.
And normally, the wild cards teams do pretty well in the playoffs, but they do surprise sometimes, and they can win the division. So it can go either way for Detroit. They're only 3.5 from one of the wild card spots. You get 2 wild card spots, so you have Yankees and the Guardians so far at the moment. Hold on now. Yeah.
And then, real quick, Brady, I see a comment here. I'm torn if I want the Tigers to sell. I would feel the same way if I'm a Tigers fan, right? I mean, you're close enough that you 6.5 games back, yeah, but still there's 4 teams ahead of you, or sorry, 3 teams ahead of you, you're 4th, excuse me. And I really like the White Sox, and even that behind you. I mean, the Royals are terrible; they suck. But I mean, in that AL Central, well, I guess you don't really need to worry about the Royals too much. I don't see them getting it together. Although Vinny Pasquantino and Bobby Witt, and Cags, they are a fun team. I really think that is the Guardians or White Sox to lose. And then even then, one of them is probably snagging a wild card spot.
Yeah, the thing that's surprising me is both the Twins and the Guardians, and then how poorly the Kansas City is doing this season. It's surprising me. It's bad.
So bad.
With the negative 88 differential, I think that's the worst. No, that's not the worst in the league, but it's one of the worst.
The Mets have to be worse, right?
Mets negative 65, so that's better than Kansas City. The worst is
the Athletics.
106.
Oh, yeah.
So the Central is looking pretty good with that portion.
Honestly, yeah. I'd
rather have a negative 88 than negative 106. To be honest,
the Royals are starting fights with the Orioles. They did a little quick pitch on Blaze Alexander and broke his hand. And then Vinny Pasquantino, who actually I like him a lot, was tweeting about it, and it wasn't a good look for the Royals. I guess when you're already losing, it's just like piling on, I guess, right? But I mean, that is a dumpster fire in Kansas City. And then also, nothing against the fine people in Kansas City. It's not like you're living in like LA or anything. So I'm sure the players there, I don't know, they're in a tough spot.
Yeah, I think they should move some pieces around. To be honest,
they could be a seller.
Yeah,
Seth Lugo.
They can move Seth Lugo, Waka as well. They can get good pieces for those too. Strom, yeah, you can move him. And
Are you allowed to trade draft picks?
Yeah,
you can trade them now, right?
There was a trade the other night. The Pirates and the White Sox, and I think the White Sox get the Pirates a draft pick. I can't remember, but it was a compensation pick. So it's
okay.
I
see the name Carter Jensen.
Yeah.
Some guy at the card show this weekend was trying to sell me a Carter Jensen card. Now I didn't know much about him, and he was looking for he thought the card was valued at $200. So I was way different on my evaluation. I don't think Carter Jensen, I believe he's a good player, but he still has a lot to prove from what I know about him.
Yeah. I have him on my fantasy team. I forgot where I have him on the bench or as a utility player. But he's average right now in fantasy.
Yeah.
But he still has ways to go to break out. so to speak. But
The New Bern Cubs.
I like how they have young pieces like him and Caglione, so it's a good start. So like with
Wait, what was your record? I want to see your record. No, sorry.
11-3.
11-3. Okay, Brady, way to go. I'm like you want to. I'm like 4-10, dude.
Like the past 2 years, I won it. And overall, since I started this league, I have 3 championships.
Dang. How many years have you been doing the league?
Since COVID.
Okay.
Where is he? Okay, right here is in my DH spot. So Carter has 151. So there's a string of games in May and June.
Oh, this league's hard. Your scoring is difficult,
huh? Kind of, yeah. So he had pretty good games in that week in that section. And then Caglione, he got hot there as well. Yeah. Both him and Jansen cooled off.
I like your scoring there. Yeah, that looks interesting. Mine's like I do a Yahoo league, so the scoring's way different. But yeah, I've done the category leagues too.
Mm-hmm. I started the league. I did like the categories like by the stat.
Yep.
That was fun, but to like change it up. So you just went with the point
Keep
system.
It fun, right? Yeah. So what's the average like score then for a week? Here, scroll up. Yeah, I'm curious. It looks like it should be more low scoring. Yeah. Wow.
At the moment, it's 2 weeks because it's the All Star week that cuts.
Okay.
So one of my cousins has beat me right now, 552 to 315. So 220, 30, 40 points there. But let's look at scoreboard. It's 18 league, I think it was. Yeah. But it's kind of up and down scoring. It depends on the week. Like, let's look at my schedule, and I can show you more in depth of it, more evidence of what it looks like. So, like, normally the first matchup you have is 2 weeks because it's the opening week and then the week after.
Right.
So you have
these are way higher more scoring than mine.
And then the other thing is the injuries.
Oh, so TCC! I want to do a dynasty league. I've never done a dynasty league. Have you done one, Brady? Are you in a dynasty league?
I have not. I tried to start one before the season started, and kind of ran out of time. But
yeah, well, it's hard to get because you got to get people. Yeah, it's hard to start. You got to find one that's already like active typically, and then there's an open slot or whatever.
Correct.
Dude, Justin Verlander, I can't believe he's there. He looks like a coach.
Yeah, he does. At least he announced his retirement, but I feel bad for him since the fact that all those years he was with Detroit, their pen was horrible. They broke down in the postseason. The closest they got was, I think, 06 at best, because the second time they were swept by the Giants. So, although he did get 2 rings not being in Detroit, but
and then he comes back to Detroit and they're even more terrible. Like,
yeah.
Well, I guess not. They still could, but it's a disappointing season so far.
Yeah, but it depends on what they want to do at the deadline. If they want to send him off at the best send off a player can get, go all in. Why not? Do it.
Yeah.
If I was the front office of Detroit, I knowing that Verlander's retiring and you have another ace in Scoobs who's coming back from injury anytime, so it's like go all in. just do it once. This is the time.
If you get a load of prospects for Skubal, get something for Verlander. They have, Gleyber Torres. Somebody's going to want Gleyber Torres, I would think. He's looked pretty fantastic compared to the Yankees fans wrote him off. And speaking of which, I'll tell you a hot take right now. Anthony Volpe, I think, is going to end up being a pretty good shortstop. He just might not be in New York. I think he might need a fresh start.
Yeah, I was saying that during the offseason. It started to grow on me. Like at first, like when he was first coming up, I'm like, hold on to him. He's going to be good, but not great. But he's decent right now. So I was saying,
yeah, I think
I saw something right before the deadline on YouTube. I was watching people's deadline predictions stuff over. There was this one trade that somebody put out there on that video. You flip Volpe for Albies. So I think that could work still a year later. So that's why
I like Ozzy a lot.
Yeah, Ozzy's good.
I'm glad he made the All Star game. He just seems like have you seen the videos of him with like his fish tanks?
No, I have not.
Yeah, he loves his fish tanks. Like that's his hobby. So in his room, he just has like a whole room where there's these massive fish tanks, and that's like his thing. Is just like feeding his fish and stuff. And I think he probably has like his fish are more expensive than like probably all the money I have. I mean, he has like $10,000 multiple of them. Like he probably has millions of dollars in his aquarium set up, but it's sick. And that's it is money. He can spend on whatever he wants.
Yeah.
But he just seems like a really wholesome dude. And yeah, like in his free time, he's just hanging out in his aquarium, buying new fish, building, new aquarium. It's a lot of work to have an aquarium in your house, it turns out. But I don't know where I found this video on YouTube or something like that. Maybe I was in Curacao, to be honest with you. It might have been like the TV or something. Like the
I think I might have seen something on him about that whole stuff. I think I saw it on MLB Network. But
I can't find anybody who could say a bad word about Ozzy Albies. And I'm a Mets fan, an Orioles fan, so I got nothing to root for in the Braves.
Yeah, from what I remember, I think he had like a shark in there or something.
Yeah, he might have like a shark. Yeah, I think he does actually. Then all the fish like swimming around the shark.
Yeah.
Ohtani.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see if the NL can pull it up. What are you gonna say?
So, from what I was saying earlier about the whole comparison to the 2000 All Star Game, let me share that with you and the viewers. So let's go to the box score there. So I know it was like Sammy Sosa, Randy Johnson, that was there, Ken Griffey Jr., I believe, but 6-3 still kind of low scoring, but Jeter batted 1,000 for his average, got the MVP. So you have Roberto Alomar.
Oh, good old pop-ups. Oh,
Derek Jeter, Bernie Williams, Jason Everett, Pudge Rodriguez, Jermaine Dye, Travis Fryman.
Who the heck is Travis Fryman?
David Wells, Edgar Martinez, Fred McGriff, Mike Sweeney, Ray Durham.
Oh, Carlos Delgado, one of my favorites.
Let's go to his page. So Fryman, I believe he started his career with the Tigers, and I don't know, trader or free agency. He went to at the time the Indians. And I forgot what else he played, but
you got it. I knew nobody knew it too. Well, he's got good stats.
But yeah,
223 home runs,
kind of underrated,
RBIs.
especially in that era.
Hey, and look how many hits he has. 1776, America, baby.
Yeah. So that's kind of underrated, especially like in that era with the steroids. So like his highest home run amount was 28 in 98 with the Indians. The highest WAR was 5.2 with the Tigers in 93.
Hold
And
on
there's
real
an
quick.
all-star
Look
year
at that
for him. So
1998.
yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Look at the 1998 year. He was on steroids, Brady. He hit 15, 22, then 28, then the next year 10. That's an outlier.
Yeah, that's kind of.
I don't know.
I wouldn't
That's
say
kind of funny though.
Yeah, but
batted 280. Well, I guess he was a
So-
high batting average.
yeah, you have to also think about what the roster was constructed around him was like. So 98, the Indians were still peak Indians then. Yeah, Tommy, Justice, that team. So
I love David Justice, man.
he was in that lineup with them, so kind of
Right.
protected, I'm guessing. So let's see what else the roster looked like that year.
I'll tell you this too. While we're on
So
the
that was-
subject, I still cannot believe your Cubs beat the Indians for that World Series. I thought they had it in the bag. I could not believe you guys won that.
So I was sitting there. I was like, okay. So when they're down 3-1, I'm like, okay. If Cavs did it a couple months prior, or 3 months prior, in June on Father's Day, maybe we have one more left in us of this calendar year to have a 3-1 comeback. Won the next game, 3-2. The series gets 3-2. I'm like, okay. Then go to Cleveland. I'm like, okay, if we can win 1 in Cleveland, then we can win 2 and win the World Series. So that first game with Cleveland, blowout. I'm like, oh my gosh, the momentum is on our side. And then game 7 comes. I'm like, okay, let's not do what I normally do when we're in the playoffs and in like a do or die situation. So I'm like, okay, let's just fill it out. Get excited in the 9th inning. Just remain calm.
Wow.
This is how I felt. I felt the same thing as this. Hold on, let me show you.
Hold up. No, you're good.
I felt
Actually,
the
my
same way
dog's
as
eating
Anthony
my
Rizzo.
dog's eating a napkin. Let me get right back. He's making a mess. Milo, stop.
Oh no.
All good.
Good player in some. Yeah, Tigers were bad when they had firemen.
Old Rizzo. Yankees killed him, man. They ruined him.
He looked weird in the Yankees jersey. I think he was pretty much on his decline anyway. He wasn't putting up those numbers like he did earlier with us. So I was like, okay. Game 7, Doug.
About time they get this game started.
Yeah. Here we go. This is how I felt the same way as
David Ross.
Yeah. During that free agent year,
The catcher, here's what he had to say earlier.
I can't control myself right now. I'm trying my best.
It's understandably so, buddy.
I'm emotional.
I hear you.
I'm an emotional wreck.
It's only going to get worse. Just continue to breathe. That's all you can do, buddy. That's all you can do. It's only going to get
I'm
worse.
in a glass case of emotions right now.
Yeah. Wait till the 9th with this 3-run lead.
So I kind of felt the same way as both Ross and Rizzo in that moment. Every time I see Ross and hear Ross's the way he speaks, kind of reminds me of the coaches that I had on the baseball team when we were in high school. I'm like, that nails it right there. That's peak. So, like, when they had Ross and Lester in and the whole pitcher, I'm like, oh no, is this happening again? Because normally when you have something small like that, it builds on. Like, for example, the 0-3 in LCS against the Marlins. So I'm like, oh, crap, not again. No. But once I got that out of the inning, I'm like, okay, there's still time. We got this. Remain calm. And then the rain delay happens. I'm like,
Oh, that's
okay.
right.
I'm like, okay, is this good or is this bad? I'm like, it depends on how long this rain delay lasts, right? But hearing what Hayward said in the weight room, I'm like, oh hell yeah, let's go! Got me pumped up now. You got the team pumped up. Oh, let's go! So
that's right. What they went on? They were lifting weights during the rain delay.
No, they were just sitting in the weight room, right? And Hayward was like pumping the team back up again. He's like, "Oh, this is not over, whatever, blah blah blah." I've got all the details that he said, but
right, but gave him that rah speech.
Yes, and to get back out for the extra innings, I forgot. I don't think anyone was on it when they got back in the extra innings, but with the whole Ben Zobrist hit there, scored the go ahead run. I'm like,
oh Ben Zobrist.
And then I think Rizzo, next one, he scored Zobrist. I'm like, okay. 2 runs scored there. I think that plus up 2, from I remember. And that bottom half of the inning, that Rajai Davis home run, I'm like, oh no. No, I think it was in before. But someone scored, so we're up 1. I'm like, okay. 2 outs. I'm like, okay. I'm kind of imaging what the last out would have looked like. I kind of had an image of ball going to Chris Bryant. He throws it to Rizzo. And that exactly happened. I'm like, oh my God. I saw the future. Like, oh my God. And then my reaction was just like, man, after all these years, man, it felt good. Well, the best feeling ever there.
That's probably how I felt when I saw the Knicks win a championship. Also, Mike Trout doing what Mike Trout does best, striking out.
Exactly. It was just
Yordan Alvarez is having such a good year, and no one's talking about it.
Exactly. And the Astros are pretty much like kind of in the middle there of, are they gonna go for the rebuild, because like you have aging
team.
Altuve, so I think Altuve.
What does Altuve even play anymore? Is he in left field?
Last time I checked, he was back in his normal position of second base.
Yeah.
So like, okay,
that team. They have Ima. Have you seen the Japanese pitcher Imai? He's got like a 6 ERA. He's just getting shredded.
Oh my gosh. That's wow. That's like Roki Sasaki the other year. It's like, seriously? And then Roki Sasaki shows that he's good in the bullpen during the World Series. I'm like, keep him in the bullpen. So that's probably what they should do with Aoki. So
yeah. Wow. Yeah, Yordan. Hey, dude, he could be All-Star MVP. That's a weird thing about All-Star MVP, though. It's pretty much like you said. You only get 1 or 2 at bats, so you better hit a home run. If you swing a 2 or 3 run home run, you got a pretty good shot at getting MVP. Or just being a Philly.
Or you could do what Jeter did in 2000, go 1,000.
Who did that?
Jeter. He went like 3 for 3. And like 2 of his hits were off Randy Johnson. So you could do that. Although you don't have pitchers like that these days. Not even close.
Yeah, Christopher Sanchez is not Randy Johnson. Also, goodness gracious, that man is tall.
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh my gosh.
Cool thing is like that's the thing that I appreciate the most about going to all these games that I've gone to throughout my life is that I went to opening day game in '04 out in Arizona. They opened up against the Rockies that season. Opening day starter for the Diamondbacks was Randy Johnson, and
Man, the big
in between
unit.
one of the innings, the catcher tossed the ball up. I was the one who got it, and it was one of his milestone strikeouts at the moment. And the one thing I do have a regret about the ball is that the alternator was at the end of the other side of the dugout. So it was after the game, my dad suggested that I get autistic, right? And like he's kind of busy and packing his stuff. I'm like, I'm not bothering him to do that now. So now thinking back on it, 20 plus years later, I'm like, oh man, I should have done that.
Dad knows best, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. You saw the ball?
It's at my dad's house, and
Yeah, that's cool.
Hey,
As long as you still got it, right?
well, sort of hypothetically.
I get what you're saying. I mean, it's funny. My brother was getting mad. I when I go to baseball games, I like to get foul balls too because a good throw. Oh, did he get him? Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
I think we're right around the same delay now. I was gonna say I bring a spare ball because sometimes maybe at a Norfolk game, maybe Jackson Holiday hits a foul ball to me and I catch it. Well, I want to keep the foul ball hit by Jackson Holiday, but then I had in the past some kids asking to give me a hard time, but we're like, give it to the kid. So I bring a backup ball and I'll give the backup ball and then I get to keep it. I'm like, yeah, I stay prepared.
right.
You never know. But I never thought about that you could actually get the guy. I did a mystery ball, and they're like, you could get an autograph ball, you could get whatever ball from a Mariners game. And that had the QR code on it. So I scan it, and it says, like, this was recent. Like, you can't, there's nothing, we can't tell you what it's from. So I've scanned it again since, and it still doesn't tell me. So, yeah, I'm not sure the MLB totally has it figured out yet.
Oh man, that's crazy. Got a comment here to hold us over for a second. I have an idea. Let's say you have $100 to spend on sports cards on eBay. What am I buying? It must be 3 cards.
That's a great idea. That's like a very good content idea. Dude, I could do that right now. We watch the game.
Pull something up here.
Kobe Mayo. No, I'm kidding.
3 sports cards. Oh crap. Something is wrong on eBay's homepage. Let me share that with y'all.
Oh,
check this out.
Brady, I gotta show you a card. You go. No, we'll see. I gotta show you a card. This one's hilarious. Give me one second. Oh my, yeah, you're gonna love this. Maybe it isn't here. All right.
Yep.
Yeah, here it is. Okay. I got a Patrick Mahomes auto for $10.
Oh wow.
It's his dad. It's his dad on his baseball. Yeah, it's a Patrick Mahomes. It's his dad. And then the guy also had, I got it for $15, a Bobby Bonds autograph.
Bobby Bonds, nice.
So not Barry, but I got Bobby.
Nice.
And then here are 2 names you like. Sorry, Davey Johnson and Love Davy Johnson. Rest in peace.
Yeah,
And
yes.
Orioles and Mets legend.
Mhm.
And then old little unlicensed, but Dennis Eckersley.
Oh, Eck. Yeah.
The old guys are cheap, man.
Yeah, they are.
But, sorry,
Like,
I just thought of the Pat Mahomes.
You did. One time went through Wilmington and stopped at one of the antique stores and got an Elway card. I think it was like $1, $2. So the old players are cheap these days,
Yeah.
especially at an antique store. So that's
That's
where
the way to do it. Yard sales. Yep.
I think Pat Mahomes used to sign TTM.
Through the
Nice.
mail. Yeah. I need to do some of those. Have you ever mailed out any cards for autographs, Brady?
I have not, but when I was in elementary school, when I lived in Tennessee, I got this book that had like athletes' addresses. So I looked up Sammy Sosa's and I sent him a note. I got nothing back in return. I'm like, what? Wow.
Oh,
Seriously?
American League scored. Yeah, come on, Sammy. What a jerk. Oh, they got 2.
Yeah. At least he and the Cubs are on good terms now, so that makes me feel better about stuff. Let's see here. I had it in here.
That is good. No, he's a Cubs legend forever.
Yeah, he is. I was if I can find it in my favorites here. I was sent this link to this website where you can I think it's over here somewhere. You can I found it. There we go. I thought I had removed it, but I still got it. So you can look up cards and see the value. So let's do something fun. Let's do baseball. Tops. Oh, it's like tops. You can't go wrong with tops.
You cannot go wrong with Cubs.
Let's
Although,
say
let's think of it. We got to think of your second favorite card brand, and that might be a hard one because they're all kind of bad after Tops.
Yeah. Oh God.
Luke Keishkel, stud. Luke Keishkel's a stud. Whoa, I've never been on. What is this? BSC, huh?
BuySportsCards.com.
This is like I've never heard of this site.
Yeah, that's what I said when one of my followers sent me this on Instagram. I'm like, what's this? So let's see. Let's do the oldest. Hopefully it gives me later years. Oh wow.
Oh man, it's a 52.
Yeah. The thing that I
Scroll up real quick. Sorry. Oh.
The thing I enjoy
Like,
about
why is a Billy Lowe's so expensive? It's a rookie. I see. Okay. He must have been pretty good. That's his rookie. Okay.
Yeah, the thing I enjoyed about when I was younger and getting those cards, and especially there was this store in Franklin where I lived in Tennessee. They would have they would sell sports cards and like the covers for them. Amazing shop. I don't know if it's still there today, but this is where I'll get my cards from when I lived out there in that store.
Oh man, Pat Tillman, rest in peace. Dude, I'm gonna start using this site. This is so good because I mean, it shows you the price, and I'm not saying that's necessarily market value, but that's a great way to check comps or something like that. You can see, because I remember looking at a 55 Bowman, it was beat to or Tops, and it was beat to crap. But here, look up. I'm curious. Look up some Kobe Mayo. I was like, I wonder what Kobe Mayos are going for in here. I'm getting ripped off.
The ones I really like.
Dennis. Oh, John Smoltz patch.
This is
some cool stuff.
Yeah. Okay, you said Kobe Mayo.
Yeah. Let's see what they got.
Mayo. Let's say.
Let's go high to low.
High to low. Good
25. Oh, that's not his first. Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
2,500.
Is that a 1-on-1? Click on that. Is that a 1-on-1? Yeah, it's a 1-on-1. Well, I guess I need to buy that. I can't get it for 2,500 though. 25. Okay. Wow, it's a little bit more than I thought. That's good.
Yeah. The last time I went
advantage about 25. Okay, yeah, it's about right.
Yeah. Last time I went to a Tides game, oh god, they played the what's that team up there in New York?
In TCC, I'll check them up for base cards. I appreciate it. The Syracuse Mets.
No, there's another one. Oh,
Hudson Valley Renegades.
They're with the Nationals now. Oh god. Oh crap.
Rochester Red Wings.
Rochester. Yeah, you're right. So let me look at Rochester Red Wings at look. Tides. I forgot who was on the Tides. Oh god, I think it was 2000.
Come in the air.
I think it was 22, 23 in that range. Hold on.
Okay. We had a pretty good team 2023.
I know some of those players that the Orioles called up was on that team that year.
I mean, that was the year we won it all.
I believe so, yeah. Shoot, where are they? Here we go. No, 34 and 76 in 2022. Cowser. Was Gunnar? I think it was already called up by then. I can't remember. This one.
Yeah, but we had
his name.
Jackson Holiday, Tareen Vavra, Tides legend, Maverick Hanley, Kobe Mayo, Kyle Stowers, Westberg, Kerstad.
Wow.
Joey Ortiz was a great player. Connor Norby, Josh Lester, big old Josh Lester.
Norby.
He's a pretty good player for us.
Yale Hall.
Oh, Daz Cameron. You know Daz Cameron. I mean, that guy's a game. Daz Cameron's like you. Daz Cameron is what you want. Three Daz Camerons in the outfield in AAA. Yeah, he never quite could, make it in the majors. But him in AAA is like the most ideal center fielder.
I gotta show you this one game I went to. Tides game. Oh God.
Come on, Schwarbs, do something.
Versus.
Man, Cease is dealing.
Manager. Yeah, he is. Is it still sharing? No, it's not. Okay. If I can find it. Oh, it was this one here. This is. I forgot what year it was.
What a play by Andrew Jones.
It was 13
Who's
years
better, Andrew Jones or Adam
posted
Jones?
13 years ago, so I think it was Andrew defensively, but if you would look at the hitting stats, it would be Adam. But Andrew played longer, but
yeah.
It's pretty close, to be honest with you. It's really, really, really close.
I know. I'm trying to look at. I'm like, I don't really know.
Years later, Buffalo visits Harbor Park. Tides batting. Grounder heads to second. Trayvon Robinson on the base path may have interfered with the catch as he heads for second, but umps rule everyone safe. Buffalo manager Marty Brown is out to argue umps have had enough, so they send him packing, but Brown isn't ready to leave. He decides he's going to work on his tan a little bit. Tosses the hat, sits down right on the field grass. Yeah, just catching a little bit of sun. And after a few minutes, he decides he's made his point. A little kick, and he's gone. Tides fans got a good laugh, but Buffalo gets the last one.
That was the craziest thing I ever seen at a game. I'm like, oh my
That's
gosh.
awesome.
That's yeah.
That's funny. Nice little dig it. Well, it looked like he hit a point. I mean, I think he did interfere a little bit.
did,
I
yeah.
don't know. That's funny.
Yeah.
That is funny.
It is. So
I mean, if
speaking
you're
of
already thrown out, why not? Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
and speaking about getting balls, like if y'all go to Nationals Park in DC, this is where like if your favorite team is on the road, this is where I suggest you to sit.
Yeah, I typically
pretty
try
much
to
a-
go.
It's pretty much a cheat code if you sit in this section if your team is a road team. Let me pull this one up.
Are you want to tell everybody on live?
What?
You give away your secret.
Well, if I'm not there, it's fine. So 103, the section 103,
Okay.
because you got that little section of stairs right there, and you can get balls from if your team is on the road. So, like for example, one of the last times I went, second last time. So, I forgot what hurricane it was, but it got that band that was hitting. So we went up there and it looked like the game wasn't going to do anything. So there was just having fun out there in the outfield. But there were a couple pitchers where I think it was one warming up. So I got like 3 balls from toss-ups on that day. Most I ever got. 3.
Dude, that's a good day.
Yeah. And in the rain, especially.
That's
So
a good way
103
to
at Nationals
say it.
Park is the cheat code, everybody. If you want that cheat code, that's 103 at
It'd
Nationals
be
Park.
nice too. Sometimes people are kind of rude. I see them asking for balls, and then like or
Yeah.
autographs, and then they get mad. It's like,
Yeah.
hey, if you're treat them like people, act like it's a zoo. They're like, sign. It's like be nice, right? Like, could you
Do it.
please sign? Yeah,
Yeah.
could you please? Can I please have a ball or whatever? Right? It works.
Like Zach Campbell does. Like Zach Campbell knows like not just like the bullpen coaches, the bullpen catchers, the people, the international people. He would speak to them like in their language. Like if you're not fluent in their language, give it your best effort. Like if they are like Latin American, that's 100% guarantee it's Spanish. So if you know that, Spanish.
How's your
And that's
Spanish, Brady? Como estás?
I did. If I'm trying to get a ball, it's ball por favor.
That's pretty good.
And then after it's muchas gracias. And then as far as the view of that section, what was that, 103? Park section.
Man, Cease is dealing.
Yes, he is.
He's
Not
kind
1,000.
of a hippie type, huh? He probably fit in well in baseball in like the 1980s.
Yeah, exactly. The views aren't that
He's
bad
on the
from
Blue Jays, so I have to hate him. If he's on the Blue Jays, I have to hate him. That's the rule. Although I like Dalton Varsho. God, I really like Dalton Varsho. That's the only exception is Dalton Varsho. I don't know why. He's so good.
Well, Gosman used to be an Oriole.
Oh,
Gosman.
he did?
Yeah, he started his career with them.
Of course. They drafted him?
Yeah.
No, I thought he was on the Giants.
He left. I think they traded him to, from my memory, they traded him to
Let's
Giants.
see. No,
So-
Arizona to Toronto. But maybe in the minors. Let's see minors.
He went from Baltimore to San Fran.
No. We talking about the same guy, Dalton Varsho?
No, we're talking about Gosman.
Oh no. I was talking about Dalton Varsho.
Gauzy was an Oriole.
Yes. Dude, and they should have kept him like Manny Machado.
Yeah. So
yeah, sorry, Blue Jay to Oriole. I see what you were saying now. My bad. I got you, Brady. I was about to say that. I was like, there's no way Brady would be wrong about a player's career. I've yet to see that, at least.
right. So that section that I'm talking about, 103 at Nationals Park, is not bad of a view either. So, especially like since they're bad, you get even better view. So there's that. And then the fun part.
I don't mind an outfield view. I really don't.
Me neither. I love sitting in the outfield. Like even on the if the opposing team is bad, you get like so much more space.
Yep.
And
also, I need to get a home run ball. I've yet to get a home run ball.
Same.
It's on the list. It's got to happen.
I'm getting somewhat close, but not close enough. Like
I can show you. Oh, I can text you. I'll show you the video. It was last year. Oh, I'll pull it out. Let me pull it up. But Jake Berger, I was row A in Miami, and row A in Miami, and Jake Berger smacked one to right field. Unfortunately, Dylan Cruz caught it, but it was warning track, and I was ready. You see me in the video? I stand up with my glove, and then it's just me all disappointed. I just sit down.
Oh no!
But it was cool because I saw Dylan Cruz like in right field, as a Nats. Oh, and your boy Patrick Corbin pitched and busted all my bets, ruined my bets because he dealt, and they beat the Marlins. I was like, I saw he was pitching. I mean, this is not, don't bet. Betting's stupid, but it was just for fun. But I was just like, oh, Patrick Corbin's pitching. Like, Marlins will win for sure. No, he decided he's really good. But it was pretty funny. Oh, Pookie's hopping in. Baltimore versus the Red Sox in Boston. I got an outfielder to throw me a foul ball. It was surreal. I was at this game with Pookie. I did not get a foul ball thrown to me. Yeah, that was hype. We were pretty jealous. I didn't see him throw it. I just heard about it later and I saw the ball. Major League games, I've got a deflection in Nats Park. They threw it to someone else in the outfield and they didn't catch it and it bounced. The Dodgers, I think Alex Freeland threw it. And it bounced, and they didn't catch it, and I caught it. And then a bunch of kids asked for it, so I did my old technique of pulling the ball out of the pocket. But I've only gotten a few balls from Major League games. I'm pretty good at minor league games. I can score some minor league baseballs.
Yeah, especially with minor league stuff, it's pretty easy. With stuff like that, even like giveaways. So there was this free giveaway of squeezy balls at this one game I went to in Corpus Christi. They were throwing it up. I caught it. I'm like, oh, cool, sweet. It was one of those squeezy balls. I just intended a Tampa Bay Rays game and wanted a ball so bad, but Junior crushed them to the middle. I was sitting right by the pole. Oh, that sucks. But even better,
dude, if you got a Junior Caminero home run ball,
that would be sick.
Nuts. Yeah. Oh, what were you saying, Brady?
That'd
be so sick.
The other fun part about going these games is, especially with towards the end of the game and very, very close games, are the walk-offs. I've been through 3 or 4 of them throughout my lifetime.
I saw one.
Crazy. The first.
What was your best? What was the best walk-off you've seen?
All right. The last time I went to Wrigley Field, they were playing the White Sox, and it was a comeback win. And Topman was at bat. He hit it exactly a little bit to the left of where I was sitting, or I was standing pretty much the whole game because everyone stands in the bleachers. So that's a thing. But that was insane. If I can find it, I'll show it. Cubs versus White Sox 2024. Top and I think he also had one the night before too. But this is it. Let me share the screen.
Ads.
And this guy's got a fastball that'll top out around 100 miles per hour. The Hyundai for you. Control can be an issue, so well served to take a patient approach. That's the right man in the box.
It's not. Oh, can you pause real quick? It's like lag.
Towards left center.
Lag. Sorry.
What? Let me
It's like
restart.
lagging. Here, go back.
I can restart
Yeah.
the.
Mike
there.
Talkman. Oh my gosh. He's on the Mets now.
Drilled towards left center. On its way. Ball game. Cubs win. That's it all.
Wait for it.
You were there?
Yeah.
That's sick. That's a good one. Daggone. That's a
Yeah.
good one.
Amazing. Yeah.
Let's see if I can find the photo for mine. I can probably find it. I'm gonna Instagram it to you. I don't know if we'll be able to show it or not. Oh, I could probably bring it up. Let me WhatsApp it to myself, maybe. That's epic, dude.
Yeah. Let me see if I can get it up on my MLB TV.
All right, I'm gonna try to.
But the cool thing about
see if I find it real quick.
yes, TCC was epic. My favorite stadiums I've attended and why. At the moment, my top two is Wrigley and PNC. PNC because of the view of the city and how beautiful that park is. It's amazing. And then for Wrigley, it's not just because I'm a Cubs fan, but just so if you go there multiple times, like I have so far, I've been twice to Wrigley. The first time was against the Cardinals back in 2009. It was just get a feel of what the vibe is there. But I'm gonna go to a second game there, and especially with that game I went to a couple years ago, that feeling of the whole game, and especially it was a night game the second time around, and that same more at full capacity compared to the first time around, and especially in the summertime when you don't worry about the wind and the cold. It's an environment that you feel like it's a playoff environment, and it's that environment that it's really hard to explain until you go there and experience the Wrigley Field experience. It's just like no other, and I can't put it into words. If you haven't been to Wrigley, I recommend it.
I'm doing it this year.
And it's just the vibe of it. It takes your breath. It takes words out of your thoughts when you explain it to people, especially on the live stream on YouTube. It's a grand jewel for MLB. You can't take that away from the sport, and that's a stadium I think will stand the test of time. But I'm trying to go to Fenway. Once I do, I don't know how high that's going to be on my stadiums I've attended, but so far, PNC and Wrigley are the top two, based off of. For PNC, it's the views of the city and how the beauty of the park, and then for Wrigley, it's the vibes, and it's speechless. You can see me speechless, people. MLB stadiums are works of art. Yes and no. It just depends on the ones that you go to. Like I've been to Chase Field. That was 20 years ago, so still it's not great. It's similar with Tropicana. It's So if you know what you're, yes, I recommend to go to all of them. I've been doing this like since I was young. I can't remember exactly what year. But I also went to the vet when the vet was on its last leg, so that's cookie cutters weren't good. So I was add to that too. So when you hit those good ones, you know it for sure. And especially like last year, I went to Tourist. That one's nice. It's great, and it's definitely up there in the top 5. But like once you hit those good ones, you know for sure that those are good ones. And
yeah, I think Fenway's probably my best.
The other one that I have on my bottom is Rake Field in South Side of Chicago. That one's not hard to explain because it's the location where it is. It's not a good location. It's safe, but like you're close to that not safe zone. But I also it's the way it's also the way it was built, and I think the White Sox can do better when they are working on their next stadium when they do it, whenever it happens. But other than that, those are the ones I put up there. PNC and Wrigley at the moment, but once I hit like the West Coast ones, like San Fran, Seattle, Colorado, also those
great. My favorite.
Those will adjust my tier, not my tier, but my list, similar with Fenway. So that will work. And the other one I forgot to mention is Oriole Park. That, especially the time that was built in the middle of the cookie cutter era, it was the first one that brought back the old school baseball stadium look and feel to, and the one stadium only method, and the location where it is, it's not great, but it's good enough. Especially
Baltimore.
Especially with the cool thing about where it's at, you have that warehouse right there in right field, and that makes it look nice. The other thing that is cool about Oriole Park, you have the stars on the wall that represent the distance of the home runs. It went how far the home runs went, and this is one of the cool ones that happened at the stadium at Oriole Park. Speaking of Oriole Park,
at Camden Yards. Packy.
Lord, I just need that. There we go. Now I can share.
No matter how you make your move. Bring it home.
Fenway's a time machine. Add
some starts.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go.
Holy cow. That's 4.5. That may have hit the warehouse, and they announce it did. That may have damaged the warehouse.
So Ken Griffey Jr.'s home run derby, home run ball went, I believe, still his furthest home run at Oriole Park.
I believe
so. That is an amazing part of Oriole Park, in my opinion. So,
I mean, Ken Griffey, the kid, that is a good lore. I mean, I don't know, but that was not. It might have been the grand opening of Oriole Park. That was very close to it, I think. With those iconic uniforms, that home run, I think that is just like that, just nostalgia. He'll always be associated with it. It's too bad he never was an Oriole. I feel like Ken Griffey would have been pretty good Oriole, maybe better than a Red. I think it is funny how there is a similarity where, like, guys, I do like the Reds. I do, for whatever reason. They're like a cool Midwest team. They seem to get everyone just at some point in their career, either a little too early or a little too late. But the Reds find a way.
Yes, yeah, that's right. And I think, if I'm thinking back on it, as to probably why the Orioles didn't go for players like that, like him or Bonds like that, especially like in the 90s and early 2000s. It was like the back half of Cal Ripken Jr.'s career, and I feel bad for Orioles fans that they kind of did make a push, but not really.
Yeah.
It didn't get close in 96, I think it was, in the ALCS. But
okay, let me look up their 96 roster.
The Yankees got
1996 Orioles roster. The Yankees always get us, man. I mean, it's just, why do I even watch baseball anymore? They get me with the Mets, they get me with the Orioles. I mean, no, I'm not bitter. But let's look at this season. I hope my buddy Pookie's not still watching because he's a Yankees fan. He'd be loving this. Oh God. Man, Rafael Palmeiro. I love Rafi. Mike Mussina.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby Bonilla. That's when Bobby Bonilla was actually a good player.
Yes.
Everybody remembers him for the contract, right? Brady Anderson. Now, I don't think that was the year. Brady Anderson, he had that one season when he hit like 50 home runs or something like that, right?
I think it was 98 or 99. One of those. It was right there towards the end of the 90s. Or was it 97? It was one of those years. You can check on that for me. I'm
looking right now. In 97, he had 64 extra base hits timed with Rafael Palmeiro. That's crazy. I feel like it was 99. No, 24 home runs. Wait, when was it? Oh, yeah, it was 96. 49 home runs. No, went into the final game with 49, and then he hit one more in his first at bat. Yeah, he definitely was on PEDs. You don't just all of a sudden hit 50 home runs in a season.
Especially that year, yeah. Let me look at his stuff here. Give me a second.
But I love Brady Anderson. No, I mean, a lot of guys were doing steroids in that area. I'm not totally not trashing on.
It was 96.
Yep, 96.
Wow. And then he was up and down, back.
He hit a good. No, not Junior.
Camaro got hit.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Camaro's down, I think.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
I think he got hit by the ball. Let's see if they show that. There we go. Elbow, hand. He was.
That's not good. That could break a hand.
Yeah. And hands are one of the ones that took a little bit longer than you need it. So that could affect the race right there. Gosh.
This is terrible.
Yeah.
Oh man, not in an All Star game. You hate to see that.
Yes. Sure, grief. He was going up and in. He wasn't doing it.
Why are you going up and in?
I don't know. You shouldn't go up and in that much in the All-Star game.
No.
At very most in the strikeout zone, not up and in towards their bodies. Unless you try to do what Randy Johnson did with Kruk that one year. But they were just playing around, so I can understand that.
I'm looking it up now. Injuries in MLB All Star Game. That's pretty bad. I mean, that was not. I'm not saying anything. It's giving me like replacement.
Yeah, I don't think there has been any injuries in the All Star game, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I can't think of any recently in my lifetime. That's terrible. Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens.
The closest to our lifetimes was like, it was like probably 20 years before we were born. It was that Pete Rose at home plate. I can pull that up.
Oh, please pull that up. That's terrible, dude. He should not have done that. I honestly kind of like Pete Rose too. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I just think Pete Rose is a gamer. You know, I don't think he necessarily was a good. Yeah, everybody's duality of man. I don't think he was imperfect, but this was like.
Have you watched his doc on? Have you watched his doc on HBO Max?
Oh, the Pete Rose, the series documentary.
It was I forgot what it was called, but like he went over as to on this play why he did it the way he did it, because it's like I've always played like that. I'm just not going back down. Blah 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 blah.
No, I see that. I love that documentary. He's just like, I play hard. He's like, I always play hard. That's what you do. You play hard. It doesn't matter if it's an all-star game or if it's a regular season game. He's like, you play hard.
Yeah. So like
I get it.
That kind of reminds me of that one time that I was at.
Oh, is he?
Go
ahead. I was gonna say, is he safe or out?
Oh, that's close. That's bang bang.
He's out.
Yeah.
No, he's safe. No, he's out.
But
sorry, go ahead.
One day, I forgot where I started off of, but I forgot what we were doing. I think we were doing.
Oh, we're talking about Pete Rose coming home, and I was like, "You're a gamer. That's what you do. You play hard all the time."
Yeah, but I'm trying to remember what it was during practice that one day that I kind of had similarities to this, but it wasn't this. I think we were doing like situation stuff, but I was coming home. And I don't know if you know who this is, Jordan Sprouse. He was our catcher at the time.
Yeah, it sounds familiar. I recognize that name.
Somebody threw him the ball. I was trying not like injure him too bad. Like the only thing that happened was like the dirt kind of dusted up a little.
Yeah.
Other than that, it was not dirty at all. But one of the coaches was like, get dirty, and like I'm like, no, I'm not injuring our best catcher on the roster. No.
You're not gonna slide home, Brady?
Well, we had the fake home plate over to the plate, so it was the like turf plate thing.
Okay.
So I'm like not trying to injure both of us.
Right.
So I was kind of playing it safe. So
they caught him safe.
I'm like, okay, I'm not injuring anybody while I'm playing sports here during practice, but like if I need to get dirty,
don't be a Manny Machado. Don't be injuring people.
But all right, let me show them the video of what I'm talking about.
Put Pete Rose in the Hall of Fame too. While we're at it.
Powered by protein, packed with fiber.
Get 'em up, get 'em up.
The best thing ever keeps getting better.
Pete Rose played baseball at 1 speed, and that gear was on full display in 1970. The game was tied in the bottom of the 12th when Charlie Hustle rounded third looking to score on a Jim Hickman single. And suddenly, Ray Fosse was all that stood between Rose and a National League win. The collision left Fosse with a separated shoulder, and Rose unapologetic about his effort to win.
I did start to slide, but he left me no recourse because there was no place to slide, and there's no sense in ever sliding into a bag if you can't get the bag.
Was Pete Rose's collision with Ray Fosse the greatest moment in All-Star Game history? Cast your vote.
I will say this. He was blocking the plate.
Yeah, he was. And I think that, like, in that era, it was more acceptable since players play like that. But if you look at something like this, Buster.
Oh, Buster got rocked.
Yeah, so go back to this.
Sherholtz has the best arm. Fairly shallow. More center than right. Cousins is going to test him. Posey can't handle it. And Posey gets clobbered. Posey is hurt. And he never caught the ball. The Marlins are back ahead. And the Giants' only focus now is Buster Posey.
Oh, man. He tore his ACL on that, right?
It looked like head-to-head contact.
I can't remember. That was tough. Really bad. Oh.
Dave Gressner and assistant trainer Mark Bruce back out there. With Bruce Bochy. Hubbard.
That's why they made the rule right there.
The fans chanting Posey.
He didn't have the ball.
It might be his leg. Looked like he may have hyperextended the leg when he was knocked back.
He was up as far
He's a
as
legend.
sitting.
That's a legend right there.
That's the play that changed the rule, and he wasn't like really 100% back to where he was before that happened, and like I think the year prior or 2 years prior, he was just called up, so like he was really not the same after that, but he was
100% no.
great. He was a great player, yes, and definitely a Hall of Famer, but that play right there just changed his career trajectory. Like, if a catcher gets hurt like that,
all right,
it ruins your, not ruins, but it will affect your career. And I like the
we're
fact
talking about
that
catchers. Who's your? Oh, sorry, I didn't cut you off. I was just say, who is your favorite the best catcher you think of all time? Since we're on the subject.
ooh, that's a good one. There's so many. I'm always torn in between these catchers, especially in the era that they played in. It's in the 90s, 2000s era. So you have catchers like Mike Piazza, Jorge Posada, Veritek, Kendall. You got
Veritek.
So many.
Jason Kendall.
But my pick is I'm going to show you. You're going to be surprised, to be honest with you. God, I can't find it. There you go.
And here's a bunch of Royals in the All-Star game. They stink, but somehow they have a bunch of guys in the All-Star game. Anyway. Is Bobby Witt the best shortstop in baseball? Oh,
Lopez wants it away.
And it's hit deep to left center. Andrew Jones on the run. This one has a chance. Home run! Mike Piazza, and the Mets lead 3-2.
Yeah, that was epic. Robbie Ventura, right? Robin Ventura. Second baseman.
Take a look at this. He's got as much power as anybody. He got the arms extended. A long home run. And a curtain call.
Respect.
But
My pick.
that's
you know
my
this
pick.
guy. That's a good one. Mine would be the kid, Gary Carter. I think he's so underrated. His stats,
yeah.
dude. Look up his stats. Yeah, like he's one of those ones. Whose stats do I look? All right, let me tell you the most Okay, here's one. Who's the most underrated player of the last 50 years? If you guess who I'm thinking of, then I don't know. You just win. I don't know if you win, but I'll mail you a baseball card. Who I'm thinking of? The most underrated baseball player of the last 50 years. He's a position player.
So my thinking behind it is that he had late bloomer. He played in that same era, 90s, 2000s. Played for multiple teams.
A little before. I'll help you out. He's a little bit before. He's a little bit before 90s, 2000s.
Sorry.
But you're close.
So it's 80s then. Okay.
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh,
he
shoot.
played for a while.
Oh, I think I am thinking what you're thinking, but I'm gonna pull him up. What I'm thinking of. Oh God, what's his name?
We'll see.
This is who I'm thinking of. Hold on. I'm gonna put this on mute and then I'll share my screen. There we go.
Gwynn waiting to pitch. There's a drive, right center field, base hitter, there it is! Oh, doctor! You can hang a star on that, baby! A star for the ages.
Tony Gwynn.
Number 3,000.
That's who I'm thinking of, that you're thinking of. Am I right, Tony Gwynn?
You win.
Yes.
His stats. Pull up his stats real quick. Yeah, I was like, you get. Oh, I said yeah. I gotta send you a baseball card now.
It took me a minute. Like once you said not that era, but he was in that era, but that was at the end of his career. But he was still putting up good numbers though at the end of his career.
He played. You're right. I'm so sorry. He played from 1982 to 2001. That's crazy.
What's the same length as
15-time All-Star.
Brooklyn Jr. So he retired the same year. But that's the thing that analysts always compared to players this day and that era is that like especially look at his average. and the way he hit, and compare that to this era and how hitters hit, that explains why our hitters have such low averages. It's the way they play at bats. They don't do small ball stuff. They don't butt to move the runner over. They don't do that. The last team I think that did that was 2015 Royals when they won the World Series. That's how you play ball. You play.
I mean, I'm a Kobe Mayo fan, but yeah, he's batting average is low, but he's got the home runs. But that's not just him; that's a lot of people. I mean, Mike Trout is in the All Star Game, isn't he? Batting like 230 or something like that.
Sounds about right. Yeah, like that's
I'm
the
gonna be
problem.
a hater, right? Like, why is Mike Trout in All Star? He's batting 237 with 18 home runs and an OPS at 863. Why is Mike Trout in the All Star Game?
That's the other problem with the voting these days. It's like you're voting for trash players, quite literally, and it's like you're basically voting for like not necessarily who deserves it the most these days. These days, it's more like, okay, anyone's gonna get in basically, and it's a mess. It's a mess. So like, look at these numbers. Like, since you mentioned Tony Gwynn's numbers, a 132 PS plus, 847 OPS, 459 slugging, 388 OBP, 338 average. Like, he was over 300.
338 average.
His whole career, except his
85 triples. He was a big boy.
And yeah,
543 doubles.
His average.
He had 500 doubles.
300 one time in his whole career. That's the good thing. Like 351, 370, like 368, 394.
Oh, listen to this, Brady. You'll love this. Ready? He's the Padres' all-time leader in average, games, at bats, runs, hits, doubles, triples, RBIs, walks, stolen bases, and caught stealing.
Yes, that makes sense because like he was the one who led the team those two eras, and yes, TTC is pretty much a popularity contest. I agree. Yes, but like this numbers, especially during the steroid era, this is what put him in. Especially like look at his WAR. It goes up every year except for 85. It goes from 8.6 and 87 and drops off a little, rises back up again at 91, and it's 2.3 in 95, 96, and doesn't drop until 98, the year that they lost to the Yankees in the World Series, and it's 1 point. It goes up 0.2 of a point. 99 and it stays down in 2001 when it's 40 and 41, and that should be self-explanatory.
It's just
it's age, and like
dude, another underrated player, Eric Davis.
Yeah, like I also want to see his other advanced stats for Tony Gwynn. Like even all the advanced stats are even good for him too. It's crazy how good Gwynn was. And then let's see his defensive stats. Let's see postseason first. 98. His OPS was the highest, 12-17.
I hate it. Well, my dad was telling me back in the day, like, he remembers as a kid, you fill it out in a ballot box. And he's like, he said, I would think so hard about who he's going to vote for. But that's not how we do it anymore. Now it's just you vote for your favorite team's players.
Exactly.
It's like, no, it should be who deserves to be there.
Exactly. Like, I remember.
Now, did I vote for Kobe Mayo? Yes.
The 08. I remember the 08 year. The All Star Game was in New York, and I remember going to Walmart with my grandma. I was visiting them during the summer, and I saw a voting card at Walmart. I'm like, oh, let me get one of these and see what if it actually is has any impact, right? So one person doesn't really give an impact to voting anyway. So I did it anyway to feel that old school vibe to it. That was insane. I'm like, wow. Especially in 08.
Oh, you kind of cut out there for a second.
I did? So
the last part, I was like, you said you were at Walmart and you got the voting card.
Yeah. They had a booth. Not a booth, but a stand with card and then where you put it in the box.
I don't remember that. Huh.
Wow. Let me see if they have an image on Google Images here.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I'm glad you brought up Tony Gwynn's stats. I can look at those literally anytime. Max Muncy's cleaning it up out here, dude. Who would have thought Max Muncy would have been such a good defensive third baseman? That guy. Put him in the Hall of Fame. No, how about that? Oh, Max Muncy.
Yeah, definitely. He's definitely
right.
He's
got 400 something home runs. Yeah.
Yeah, his numbers are good enough. I'm not sure where his hits are at the moment. It should be over 2,000. If he's over 2,000, he should be on pace.
Have those 800 hits, 231 home runs,
800 hits for Muncy. Let me see here.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. It'd be tough.
Okay, so this era, they
ain't gonna happen.
At most,
he's got 644 RBIs. That feels like a lot.
I think the cutoff is 2,000.
3 World Series, 3-time All-Star.
I think the World Series and maybe the home runs will get him in.
2,000 hits.
But
dang.
But the cutoff.
Well, they let Jeff Kennedy.
2,000 hits
that
these
guy,
days.
I mean,
back.
Why they let Jeff Kennedy?
I think back in the day it was 3,000. That's because I think it was because God, I'm trying to remember what they were saying.
Piss off Barry Bonds even more.
His numbers and here, he had really good numbers for that era. 377 home runs, so he's right down the borderline of 400. What they're looking for these days. 2,461 hits, so he's about 549.
You
checked
the
2,000, so
2K mark.
So he's there. His WAR 55.4, so that's really good, and especially
510
second baseman. He was he was the best middle of the infield player you can get in that era, and he stayed healthy his whole career. Steroid free, basically. Not basically.
Allegedly.
Look at his stats.
No, I'm joking.
So
he played 2,298 games. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So with the Giants, when he got there in '97, that's when he started to get good. He was so.
Of course, he was on the Mets,
especially with nice.
Yeah.
So you're there with Bonds, so you have 2 power hitters, and Kent was better defensively than Bonds was because Bonds was a little slow in the outfield. If they had DHs back then, Bonds would have been a DH. But you had JT Snow,
Yeah.
Kent.
Where
This
did
is
Bonds
first
play?
year.
He played
So,
right field, right? No, left field, I guess.
But like, you have protection there. You have Snow, Vizcaino, Mueller, Bonds. You have protection there in that first year. And then on the bench, you have Marvin Bernard, Richard Ridley, Doug Marabella there in a way. 98, I believe 98 was a little bit. So it's one less win. You still have the same team, but you have a different starting lineup. You have Erodia starting. Then you have Ray Sanchez coming off the bench.
Yeah.
Burks at the end of his career. Same with Joe Carter, Sean Dunston, Ramon Martinez. I'm surprised they didn't win the World Series with those two. 99, if I remember correctly, let's see here. 86, so it's 3 less wins. Little bit different starting lineup. You have Brett Maine starting at catcher. Burks and Bernard are starting now. FP Santangelo, he's better as a color commentary for the Nationals. Scott Service. Rosen Pagano. Let's see, 2000. 2000 was, I think, a better. You always have to look at the protection. So you have 97 wins in 2000 for the Giants. So you have to look at what the depth of their starting lineup is and bench. So it's similar to 99, but you have Bobby Estella catching. Any difference on the bench? Pedro Feliz. Other than that, nothing. Let's see, 2001. Year before they got into the World Series, 01, 90 wins. Back when anyone can win the West back then. Benito Sutton, Ago, let's see the bench. Galarraga came off the bench. John Vanderwall. Cody Ransom, Yubrit Terralba, 2002, getting towards the end of his time there in San Fran. I think it was 04. 95, 6 and a tie. Okay. This 02 team was probably the best team that they had while they had both Kent and Bonds. You have the addition of David Bell, T. Sanders, Lofton. Let's see what else they had here. They had depth that year. That's one of the reasons why they made it to the World Series with the depth they had and the veteran presence there in 02. But after that, they get worse roster wise after 02. What were you trying to ask me?
Oh, sorry. I had to go reserve a table, do our card show.
So they got better in 03. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say who in this All-Star game, who's your favorite
03
player?
better. This year's All-Star game.
Yeah.
Not trying to be a Cubs fan here,
Not
but
Pete
like,
Crow Armstrong.
PCA, but like outside.
Not PCA.
But if it's not Pete, I would go with. Oh God, let me look at that roster again. Give me a second. Oh boy.
Yeah, that's fine.
I
need to see a game at Citizens Bank. That is a pretty stadium.
I've been trying to get up there since they moved into
Yeah.
into that stadium. I I only
It's really
been
not
to
that
the vet.
far. East Coast. Okay.
No, it's not. But from where I am, it's a little bit further because from
That's
where I
right.
live in Williamsburg, it's 4 extra hours. So it's a little bit further than where I am right now. So it's still a decent distance. Like I saw a post on Instagram the other year, a couple years ago when I moved here. It showed closest stadiums that you can go to. That is so the closest major city to me that is in the state of North Carolina is Raleigh. So they use that as the parameter. So the closest ones that they listed was Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. What's the one? Progressive in Cleveland. PNC.
Oh, okay.
Citizens Bank. Oriole Park. Nationals Park. And then Truist. So that's the parameter that they gave. So that's what, like 6 stadiums, I think? 2, 4, 6, 7. So that's like almost a third of the league right there. So that's pretty good, in my opinion. You know what I mean?
Well, I agree 100%.
Got that
yeah.
third of
I mean,
in your territory. Then.
I was just gonna say, yeah, I'm excited to knock off. I haven't really done
what
any
it's like
Midwest
out
stadiums,
west.
so
The ones I've done
Yeah,
Midwest, depends on your region of it, but I've done Comerica, Progressive, if you consider
Okay.
that as Midwest, Great American, of course Wrigley, Rayfield. So there's only like 3 more. No, I have to do Milwaukee, I have to do Minnesota, I have to do Kansas City and St. Louis. And then if you go south, I don't know if you consider Texas in the Midwest or not, but throw in Texas and then Houston into that. So I got that. And then would you consider Toronto Midwest? I don't know how we categorize Toronto, because if Toronto counts as Midwest, then Toronto is one of them that I haven't hit. And then if you consider Pittsburgh Midwest, I've hit Pittsburgh. But it depends on your view of the map.
yeah. No,
You know what
sorry,
I mean?
I just messaged you, but we were lagging a bit, but it's better now.
Oh, I see.
I was, it's pretty cool what they're doing with the yeah. It was just no, now you're coming through fine, but it was just a little glitchy there for a second. No, I'm excited to knock off some Chicago parks. Hopefully, I can do Wrigley and Guaranteed Rate Field, but I at least can do one. It's pretty cool what they're doing with the kids here for the 7th inning or whatever, the sparklers, I guess, and the fireworks. This is pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. Ah, Tuck McGraw jersey. Nice. That's a classic. Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Look at really put that smoke into the city there.
Yeah. They're trying to make it like the Sandlot. It's cool.
Yeah.
That's a heck of a lot of fireworks.
Yeah. Jeez. Oh yeah, they're doing the Ray Charles song. Yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
And the kids came out on like bikes. Yeah.
Yeah,
We
Sandlot.
gotta add.
Yeah, I got that sent.
All right. Yeah, Brady, am I coming through okay? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Okay. See, we could do the eBay. So yeah, so I probably like last time. I probably got to cut off around 10 for work tomorrow. But I like these live stream during events. I think that's a good idea, Brady. I know it didn't work. Home run derby probably been good yesterday, but I get the time difference and everything. But typically around like 8. Maybe we could do stuff for like another big game, maybe like a Saturday night game or something like that.
Yeah, and I know next month is the Field of Dreams game, so that's coming up here soon.
Oh, that will be perfect. Let's do that.
Let's see.
We should have done it for the Cubs Orioles.
Oh yeah, last weekend. That's right.
Yeah,
I believe.
Although y'all got the better. No, I think y'all won 2 of the 3.
Yeah, I think that makes sense there.
Okay.
That or shut y'all, so it was one of that.
I thought we got the last one. Let
me double check that.
August 13th. That's coming up.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. Let's do a live stream. We'll promote it. I won't use AI and make it have a terrible image or the wrong team. I couldn't believe
mine was better than yours, though. Like my AI was better than yours, to be honest with you. Mine was like legit. It actually looked like something that MLB would have done on their socials. I'm like, holy shoot.
All right. Actually, fair enough. It did.
Like there was only like a few times I used GPT, and it gave me something that wasn't so good. I'm like, okay, let me try this again. So, like, other than that,
so you gotta work with it.
Maybe 1 or 2 times, but
and I get it. People are sick of seeing,
like the one that was crazy.
People get mad at me. They're like, "That's AI slop." So I was like, "All right, I just make a little."
Yeah. So I did one.
All right, what are they doing? Yeah, there's a lot of smoke on that field.
Yeah, I did one in the beginning of the NFL offseason, and it was weird looking. I gotta admit to that. I'll show you here in a second. Once I find it. It was what in the world? Like
the AI did. So those people have like 3 hands. Yeah.
It made him look bigger, like especially.
All right, Yandy Diaz. MLB The Show legend for me. Great batting stance.
Here's one of the.
God, I love his batting stance. Old timey.
Bad ones. So
terrible.
I did one for made a prediction of a transfer. But he went to Miami. He transferred from Duke. But like that does not look like the guy's jersey at all. And then
that's funny. That's AI.
Yeah, that's AI. I'm like, put a Gators jersey on him. Like I get multiple pictures from Google Images, like one player with the Gators jersey on, and I'm like, okay, put the Gators jersey on the other player that isn't wearing it. And then one of the best ones is this. So I've just found a picture from when they were celebrating into the playoffs last season. I'm like, okay, have them celebrate the World Series, and boom, that's one of the best ones. This is the crazy one. So I made it put a Broncos jersey on AJ Brown. I'm like, whoa. It made him look like stronger than he actually is. It's weird. But the other big one is I did a Deshaun Watson coach one. And then Kelsey in the Titans jersey, their previous jersey. The number font isn't good, but it's fine. Then I did a Jermaine Johnson Titans one. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I guess kick out. Yeah, who's this imposter above me? I'm the real sportsman, Dan. It kicked me out.
Oh my
I think my
gosh.
internet lagged out. That's funny.
Yeah, that's funny. Other the best one I did. I did
There it goes.
logo
That's
one. So modern orders one, and then a combination of orders and Titans logo. And then like when the Titans
No,
were
that's
getting
pretty good.
New jerseys, I made
You just
like,
swapped
okay.
out the uniforms. Yeah.
Yeah, make it modern.
The
and-
National League looks terrible, man. This is not
Yeah.
much of a game, unfortunately.
I think another one I did was JJ McCarthy on the Titans with the New Jersey. That was pretty cool. And then the other, this is the best one in my opinion, but they had their logo wrong on it. But Scoobs on the Cubs. So that was the best one that I did.
If you guys could get your acts together, you could maybe trade for him. Also, you traded all your prospects. You got rid of Owen Cassie, right?
Yes, we did. Yep.
Casey? Yeah, I mean, that goes for your top prospects. I don't even know. Pull up the Cubs prospects. Who do you guys even have now?
Cubs.
Why is my Wi-Fi so bad? What's going on? Excuse me.
I have to look over what they did in the draft to be honest with you. The draft was Saturday. So number 1 is Jefferson Rojas. Number 3 is really good.
I've heard of Jackson Wiggins.
Not sure if
yeah.
Ethan Conrad, Jonathan Long, James Toronto, Birdsell, Brandon Birdsell. Yeah, it's a big drop off when you get down here.
Not looking too good.
Yeah. It's not. Like
Poti,
even
his brother is a pitcher.
Contract graduated from it. Oh, sorry, I'm cutting you off. But a contract graduated from it, so he's.
You're good. You're good.
But we also have Kevin Alcantara, but he's not ranked in the prospect rankings anymore. But he's in the.
Yeah, but he's kind of a bust, dude. I don't know. That guy's gonna have to prove it here soon.
Well, the problem with him is that he doesn't get very much playing time because the way Council does his roster managing and such. It's a headache. And
okay, it's like Kobe Mayo then. Well, never mind. I feel bad for Alcantara.
Yeah, and there was this one game against the Giants. It was a Sunday night game. It went to extra innings. It was either way, it was on both players. So Hap was at bat at the moment, and it was it looked like we were going to score and win the game, but the game ended up Giants winning. Running. So if I can find the game where he had a bad base running decision, and it was also kind of like, I don't know if he was paying attention to what was going on, but it cost us the game pretty much, and it looks like I'm not able to find it, but
That's all right.
the base running
Oh, there you go.
that one inning cost us. Oh, here we go. I think it's this one.
Liners, you freeze. All right, you got a rookie out there that hasn't played for the last 3 weeks because Council's afraid to put him in the goddamn lineup, and you're rooting that kid. You know, this is why You got to tell him, like, you are freezing there. You got to be screaming in his ear. You got to tell him all this. That's your job as a third base coach. I don't fault Quintero on that one.
He had the aggressive advancement, the very play before that. So he's amped up a little bit. So and that is on the third base coach to kind of get your guy level, get him back down to earth a little bit. You're in go mode right now. You got to be able to calm down. And if it goes through, you are walking in. You are walking in.
You know what? Let's call out Barry, too, the third base coach on that.
But still, at the same time, if you also look at how far off he was from third base, he was basically like a little over a quarter of the way to home plate. So in the play like that, you're not like if you're
to send him.
Yeah, but like the thing, the way I think it was Bregman, the way it was looking like in the highlight there, he hit it directly at first baseman. It was Devers, and then he threw the third right after. So it was like, yeah, Alcantara was further down the line compared to where the third baseman was. So it's like he's gonna be out. If he was paying more attention, it would be basically the way they teach you. Screens here. There we go. But the way they teach you, and especially the way we were taught in high school, is to have a good sized lead, but enough of a lead that you have space space and time to get back. Even on a pickoff play, like you need.
But yeah, as you said, if he's not playing, I mean, if he's out there and he's not getting his normal play time, he's not going to feel comfortable running the bases. I mean, it does remind me like Kobe Mayo. They just sit him on the bench, and they say he can't hit right-handed pitching. No, he can. It's just you guys only play him versus left-handed pitching, and he happens to be really good at that because that's the only time he really gets to play.
Exactly.
It is what it is.
The way Craig Counsell does it, he waits until later in the game to make these adjustments, calling the players off the bench to play, and same thing with pitching. He waits too long. Like if, for example, if we're up 2 runs and the pitcher is dealing and he's starting to look a little tired, he just sits there. He just sits there and lets the other team score 4, 6, 8 runs and cost us the game. Instead of calling the bullpen, warming someone up, no, he does the opposite. He's like, oh, this is fine. Yeah, it's like that meme with the dog and the fire. It's fine. Yeah. That's Craig Counsell 101 right there. Okay, I'm going to sit here and let the other team score a buttload of runs this inning. I don't care. Blah, 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 blah. And like in his press conferences, it's like, okay, you speaking to us like, you give us what we want to hear, not like what is going through your mind at the moment. Why aren't you calling the bullpen to get a guy warmed up? Why do you wait until they score 4 or 5 runs and have Hardaway go up in the mound and talk to the pitcher? No. Why? Makes no sense. You have to get your pen.
Some of these guys, I swear, I guess this is like Craig Alvarez 101. There's too many similarities. I mean, Craig Alvarez is just put in a certain, I mean, it's the same thing. It's just classic bullpen mismanagement. He'll pull Trey Gibson too early, the grafted high school legend. I mean, and then we'll end up losing the game. You know, the guy he puts in gives up a home run. It's like, what are we doing?
But, like, last time I checked, our pen was one of the best. But, like, it's normally the starting pitchers that he sits there too long and lets their ERA inflate and looks horrible. I'm like, you have to change pitchers. You don't just sit there. Although, like, that should explain why we had that 10-game losing streak in, what was that,
Boys
May?
to Men are playing? Yeah, sorry. Boys to Men are playing?
Oh, wow. Yeah, they are. But that should explain to you
That's
as
funny.
why the Cubs had that 10-game losing streak. Like, it's mind-boggling, and like our record shows that we are a contending team, and we have the roster for it. But the thing is that our Achilles heel is the injuries. Horton's out all year until next season, or following season, depending on what happens with this lockout. Justin Still has been out for going on 2 years now, 3 years for baseball seasons. You don't know what he's going to be like when he comes back. That scares me.
Nope.
Like he was looking like he was going to be. He was the ace, but he was carrying the team, and like, how do you? That's the thing that scares me. It's like you don't know what Still is going to look like when he comes back. Is he going to be
100%? Is he going to still be the same player? A lot of guys aren't the same player after that injury.
I'm doubtful because his age, the age part worries me. I think he's on the wrong side of 30, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But
hey,
like,
Brady, it's been 2 hours, dude. It's been great. I think I got to hop off. Oh, go ahead. I was going to say, before I go, I'll talk for a little bit. I'll let you, we'll do one more. Favorite prospect in the O system? Yeah, I'll answer that. And Brady, I'll get to you. But no, we'll do this again, man. I think 2 hours is probably a pretty good time. I think, well, gives me enough time before bed. I think 8 o'clock is probably pretty good. You try to do late night, dude, man. I can't stay up this late. Night owl. Favorite prospect currently? It's a great question. I'm still high on Enrique Bradfield Jr. There's just so much speed there. Another guy. There's a lot of people who are talking about, and I'll throw it in the comments too. Nate George. Apparently, this guy is the next Enrique Bradfield Jr. Now, I don't know about that. Another guy that's been turning a lot of heads, who I do like, who I think could possibly come through and be something special, is Judd Fabian. Now, unfortunately, the problem for Judd Fabian, from the University of Florida Gator, the batting average hasn't been there recently. I'm not sure he's ever going to get a call up, and it was kind of make it or break it. But he has that swing of the bat potential. Awesome home run swing. Pitcher-wise, there's a guy, a lefty coming up, Joseph, Dresbika. He's got a real weird name. But I think Trey Gibson, and I'll keep talking about Trey Gibson because he's from Grafton High School. And Brady knows how big a deal that is to us. So Trey Gibson's my last prospect. Brady, anything else before I head out? I mean, this is a blast.
Yeah, blast. And speaking of what you were saying about Grafton, and if you know, you know, guys. If you are an alum of Grafton, if you're all watching, and if you aren't an alum of Grafton, the thing is that we support our own as family. No matter what graduating class you are, you have to promote them and show them off to the masses of the public.
Yorktown, Virginia, 250th anniversary. We're the home of America, the last battle of the American Revolution. I mean, it's where we got our independence.
Yep, and like we say from the area, and if y'all haven't seen it on people's comment sections on socials, we go around saying hashtag 757, and out
That's right.
In person we say 757. So that's the thing to give y'all information about as to why we are about our alma mater. So tonight's been real fun, Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely can do the Field of Dreams game here next month. And if there's any other games you want to do, we can do them. And I'm all for it.
Sounds good. Well, we'll talk soon. And I'm looking forward to Field of Dreams. That'll be a blast, man.
Yeah, it will.
All right.
So also for the viewers, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And also, if you're not following Sportsman Dan YouTube channel, make sure you go do that. And it's literally his name, Sportsman Dan. So follow him on his socials and go to his cards shows.
I got one this weekend. Yeah, check me out on Instagram. You can see all the card show stuff.
Yeah. Well, we'll be back with another live stream sometime in the future. I'll be doing more of my Titans live streams here probably sometime this week, next week. So make sure y'all keep an eye out on that. And that's our show for tonight.
Thanks.